Hi everyone, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. It's been a week since I've recorded, and while that may be a relative amount of time, it's kind of felt like a little bit more than I'd like, but we're here. We're now. We are, I guess we're not now, but anyway. So, when we last left off, we beat the Dongo's Cavern. We went to... Let's go out this way. Then we also got the magic upgrade, as well as Epona's Song. Epona's Song, we can't really do too much. We can't ride a horse as a child, unfortunately. But that'll become more useful later. So we went to Death Mountain. Now we just have to go up Zora's River. So let's do that. It's been smoky here in California, so my voice is like constantly changing every day, and it's a little annoying. I wake up better than the way I wake up, or I guess rather how I wake up every day. Feels like it changes pretty much every day. Sometimes I'll have the driest throat ever, and then some days I'll just not like feel too affected. But I guess that's just the unpredictability of life. I got a magic jar concealed by some Becky nuts. Alright, let's see. Oh god, I was trying to avoid them, but can't do that. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoot hoot. So it said, do you remember Zelda's lullaby? It's a little important. Man, I need some water. Well, drink. Drink. Alright. Let's see. Sure, we'll do this. Come here, you. So we got Magic Bean guy. Actually, I might buy some Magic Beans. I have the money. I have the cash money. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some Magic Beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for one piece? Not bad. You got a Magic Bean. Find a suitable spot for a garden and plant it with seed, and then wait. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some Magic Beans? Well, they're not that popular yet. How about 20 rupees? Well, so he's gonna keep inflating the price, it seems. You got a Magic Bean. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some Magic Beans? They're getting to be quite popular amongst you. Alright. So we got 3 Magic Beans. And we can't afford a 4th one because the 4th one's going to cost 40 rupees, which we just do not have, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to take this chicken, this Puko, all the way over here to this left-hand side. It's a little hard to, I guess, like, theoretically, you have to just drop it at the right time. And then you can, yeah, it's very, you barely make it. Theoretically, you can also come back with a later item and get it that way too. Can't do anything on this log just yet. Get him up here. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Because I'm pretty sure we can use them up here as well. So yeah, there's this guy. We can just... whoop, a lot easier to get to. So that gives us 2 piece of parts. What are we at now? 2? Wrong screen. Yep. So we're making our way. This is a little shortcut we can take later. Sleepless Waterfall. The flow of this waterfall serves the King of Hyrule. When the king falls, or when the king slumbers, so do. One more time. When the king slumbers, so too do these falls. Oh Jesus, where am I? Oh, I was in here. What the heck? Over here? Yes. It's like a little, like, Sally sells seashells by the seashore. I'm not very good with those. At least right now. I feel like when you commentate, it's a little not nerve-wracking. It affects how I talk a little bit because I have to talk just a little bit more. I already kind of talk when I play video games, like with friends, as well as just like my own reactions to things. But when it comes to like a playthrough like this, especially since I've played Ocarina of Time a good bit, I do have to like, it's like putting in the extra 10%, which is what also makes it very entertaining for me and I hope others around me, because it's just like me rambling. It's just me going up to this guy. So, and just kind of voicing my thoughts. And in that way, I kind of view it as like, almost like a vlog. Not vlog. Oh yeah, kind of like a vlog. It's a video log, but it's just me using Zelda as a form of, I don't know, communication, as well as just like journaling kind of parts of my life and what I like. Anyway. Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto. Where has she gone? I'm so worried. So, you can't do anything about that guy. He's worried about his daughter. We can talk to this guy. Diving game, 20 rupees. So we have enough. Want to play? Okay! Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You have only a limited amount of time. When you pick them all up, come back here. I'll give you something very nice. Start! Do a big old swan dive. Alright, we got a rupee. First dive. So for this one, you can kind of like, when you dive, you relatively want to just like use your shadow as like an anchor. And then if you're off a little bit towards the end, you can kind of point them into the direction that you need to go. Oops. But yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Honestly, that was pretty smooth. Alright, so let's pick, you don't have sticks. Let's see what else we got. Let's see if there's any sticks around here. There's other stuff that we can do while we're in Zora's domain, surrounded by lovely music of the game. This is pretty much where Zora's domain music first started, was with this game. And then it evolved with each release. I think in Majora's Mask, they kind of took their different direction because it's not directly related to the Zoras, and that game kind of just took its own direction in general. Actually, I need to talk to this guy. Again. So let's talk to this guy. We won your game. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water. So we get the silver scale. Jump into the water and press A. You can dive deeper than you could before. No. Don't have to play if you don't want to. So, let's use this stick that we got, that they put here, because they said, I know you're gonna need this stick. And I crouch stab and pull out my stick there, that way it resets the timer, because it, when you're in a cutscene, like when you looked at the torch, when it gave me the little sound effect, it still burns up the time, which is weird. And then we go behind the waterfall, you gotta hug that wall, or else you're gonna put it out with the waterfall. Pretty sure. No? It's pretty graceful. Oh, it burnt away. Anyway. And here we get another heart piece. So we're really kind of racking them up pretty quickly in this Zora's area. And as suspicious as those rocks look, I don't think they do anything. So, so we need to get two things. One is a fish. That comes later. So let's just get the fish now before we go up there and do more stuff, because we will need it. And then we're going to need to go to this area with our new fancy scale. I think this guy will tell us. Who are you? We are the Zoras, proud aquatic people. So you say you have some connection with Hyrule's royal family? Or what do you want from us? Have you seen Lord Jabu Jabu? According to the legend of Zora, the act of offering a fish to Lord Jabu Jabu will make you happy. So, yeah. So that's why you get that. So they kind of disappear, but they just use bubbles in order to show you where they are without, I guess, rendering them all the time. We Zora's all courtesy, serving Zora. That's all you say. Okay, got it. So if we use our new diving thing, there's something down here that we can explore. So that thing looks sus. What's that? Navi says. Pretty sure it's a Zora. I hear him. Here he is. I am a Zora. Have you seen anything strange in the lake? The river carries many things into this lake. Says, have you seen anything weird? Wink, wink. So with our new scale, we're able to grab it. Got an empty bottle. Put something inside it and use it with C. What? There's something inside? Yes, and that's what we need. We need less of the bottle, but actually what's inside. Which is different from pretty much every other time you get a bottle. Because sometimes it'll be like, oh, you got a bottle of milk. And it's like, you don't need the milk, you want the bottle. But this time, you want both. But you need one more than the other. You don't need the bottle since we already have two. I think Majora's Mask is one of the only games that requires you, well, like, there's other games that require you to have a bottle, like Twilight Princess when you're getting the soup. But, Majora's Mask requires you to really use a lot of bottles in that game. So much that they give you 6 bottles. Well, they don't give you 6 bottles, but they give you 6 bottle slots. A letter from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger, Ganondorf, came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Zora. I guess he just says Zora as a sound effect, and then he's moving. Yeah, alright. Now they took a solid, like, what, 15 seconds to move. We can continue the rest of our life over here. So, new area. Zora's Fountain. It's a pretty, closed off area, to say the least. I mean, but there's some things to do here. Like, for instance, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna get something that, we might as well get now. So we go back here. You know, I wonder if I'll be able to get it. They might say go get another person instead. But yeah, that's a big bombable rock. It's a wall of bombable stuff. So, because I haven't gotten the other spell, but let's see if they'll give it to me. I have a feeling they won't. But we have the magic bar, so it might, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Alright, so we have another Great Fairy. But instead of the spin attack, let's see, we have a Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Okay, so we will get it. And you can tell by the color of the fountain with the green flames and the green bell in front of her that we get a green spell. You got Ferrora's Wind. With this warp magic, you can warp when you are in danger. You will teleport to the warp point when you first use the magic. You will create a warp point. When you use it again, you can either dispel the warp point or go to the warp point that you created last. Only in dungeons. Meaning we can't just warp around Hyrule. But what you can do with it is warp from dungeon to dungeon. So, for instance, if I had a warp point in Dodongo's Cavern, and I create a warp point in Kokiri, the Deku Tree, I would be able to warp from the Deku Tree to Dodongo's Cavern, just because I'm in a dungeon. Because you can't, like, they just won't let you. But we have it, and that's all that matters. Alright, so let's listen to Zora. He's got steel lips. So let's just pour one out for the boys. Apparently we'll be very happy. I like that he's just like a vacuum.